Yo, what's going on YouTube? Onyx on this ultimate team, well, actually on Draft Champions, running with that team you just should have saw me create with Brian Finneran, where I mainly have a really good defense, and my offense basically consists of Brian Finneran, and I do have Randall Cobb as my number 2 receiver, which isn't a bad number 2 receiver, definitely pretty good. But rocking with the Austin Davis at quarterback, who is also a really good silver quarterback, so that's not too bad there. Christian Michael at running back, who's a really good silver running back. As you can see, oh my god, that's just disgusting. You can't do stuff like that as a silver running back. That's nasty. That you're not supposed to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're a silver 70, what is he, like a 71 overall, 70 overall, something like that. I don't know. That's just nasty. He just ran like 2 people over and ran past like 3 other people. I mean, the guy didn't really help himself much because he was diving at Michael's feet for a couple of the tackles. He dove before he should have, but he definitely had 2 people that clearly could have tackled him, that he definitely ran over 2 of them and then outran a couple more of them. And that was the first play of offense for me. This guy's already had the ball once. I stopped him once already. I started the recording after his first possession, just because my Elgato was acting up and I had to reset it. So, yeah, his offense, it looks pretty good. Eli Manning at quarterback, that guy right there, Marshawn Lynch, and he has at least a pretty nasty looking offensive line, because he had 2 of his top 3 players were Marshawn Lynch, Travis Frederick, and that's a bad throw, bruh. Thank you. Eli's deep accuracy is garbage, and this guy's gonna quit. But yeah, he had like Travis Frederick. I forgot the other. He had a legend at left guard, the Vikings, Hutchinson. He had Hutchinson at left guard. He had Travis Frederick at center. And he had Marshawn Lynch. So I just thought he was going to come out and just be running the ball down my throat. But didn't seem to work that way for him. And he quit pretty quickly. So, you didn't get to see Mr. Glitch himself, Brian Finneran. Brian Finneran is probably the biggest glitch. I don't know. I can't say that because I only played 1 game with him. Because I can't even count that second game that I just played as a game with Brian Finneran, because I didn't use him. But the first game, I used him, and it kind of wasn't fair because the dude unsmartly picked Brent Grimes as his number 1 corner. And EA did Brent Grimes so dirty. That 80 speed is so disgustingly bad. When Brian Finneran just walks you down the field, you're really slow. Like, you're way too slow. Like, you're way slower than you should be as a cornerback when you get walked down the field by Brian Finneran, who's not extremely fast. In no sense of the word, Brian Finneran is fast. Like, he's not slow, that 87 speed. He's not slow for this game, at least. 87 speed is not slow at this point in time. But it's definitely not, like, crazy fast, where you should just be blowing cornerbacks away every time you get out there. Like, I wasn't even sending him on streaks. Like, he blew him away on a streak. He blew him away on a post route. He blew him away on, like, one of these play action, like, post kind of, sort of. Like, it was kind of a post route, but it wasn't. It was like a double move post route where he cut in like he was running a slant, then he cut back up the field like he was turning it into a streak, and then he turned it into a post and just destroyed Brent Grimes on it, where I just regularly did a rack catch, and there was nothing Grimes could do. And then after he caught it, he still continued to destroy Brent Grimes down the field. Like, it's really sad that they did that to Brent Grimes. Like, he should not be anywhere near that slow. And Randall Cobb, that's dirty, Cobb. That double juke was dirty. Yeah, Brent Grimes should not be nowhere near that slow. But I do like this Packers playbook. I liked it last year too, though. I didn't use too much out of it, though, so I can't say too much. I do like it. Oh, if I would have threw that earlier, that might have been a touchdown. Randall Cobb was gone, and fucking Finneran was open. Let me see. What does Finneran look like? Wow, he's faster than your corner. He's 4 inches taller, and he is better route running. And his release is +4. Like, he's just crushing him. But your corner over here has +5. Ooh, whoever that is, he's 6'3". Is that Sean Smith? +1 speed on Randall Cobb. And he's +5 height on Cobb, so he's 6'3". It's probably Sean Smith over there. I might want to leave him alone. Finneran's open now. Oh, I thought Cobb was gonna block him. Yeah, that's like my favorite play. Like, that play always gets Brian Finneran open. I don't know what it is about that play, but Finneran is always open on that play. And if you play man, Cobb is usually open down the field for a touchdown on that play. Oh, Michael. I mean, I guess that wasn't really the best run play. Power plays aren't exactly the move on Madden 16. Stretches and toss plays are like the best plays to run now. Oh, if I would have cut it inside. But yeah, you definitely want to run stretches and toss plays in this game, because that's definitely the way to go in the run game. They're definitely blocked a whole lot better than they used to be, especially stretches. Well, actually, especially toss plays too, because toss plays used to be blocked horribly, and you couldn't run them. Stretches used to get decent blocking, at least sometimes. But stretches on this game now get really good blocking. Oh, such a bad throw, Austin. You don't see that very often from Austin Davis. I will say that. 4th and 3, and I'm going to run a stretch instead of passing the ball, because that is the faith that I have in these stretches. Actually, I might not have that much faith in this stretch, because I did not know it was one of these double tight end ones. They don't work as well usually. But whatever. We'll run it anyway. Still worked. And Michael's just disgusting. Oh my gosh. These silver players should not be this good. Like, they really shouldn't. You should not be able to come out here and just dominate games with silver players right now. Like, you should at least need some of these higher overall gold players to dominate games with. No, you can legit have a team, at least an offensive team, full of silvers. Like, offensively, you can have a team full of silver players. Like, and all of your position, your skill position players could all be silver. Like, you could run a really good offensive line and silver everything else. A silver tight end, silver receivers, a silver running back, and a silver quarterback. And you could legitly come out and dominate games. Like, legitly dominate people with this all-silver team on offense. Now, silver defensive teams, that's kind of iffy. Like, yeah, it can happen, but it's not as likely. Thank you for that horrible throw, and Prince Amukamara just in a perfect position. Yeah, it's not as likely. And is that going to be quit number 2? Are we going to have 2 quits in a row like draft champions? Oh, whew. And I thought I had a horrible offense, but apparently my offense is pretty good, because they're doing their thing right now, and other people are quitting. I knew I was going to have a good defense, though. I did know that. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end that off these 2 wins. Actually, I really don't want to, but I don't want this to be too ridiculously long, because I want to show off Brian Finneran. But I'm going to end this one here, and I will catch you guys in the next one when we play this championship game with Finneran. Hopefully the guy doesn't quit and Finneran actually gets to show how much of a glitch he is. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'm Onyx, and I'm out of here.